Barrister Mbeseha, last 2 weeks, I know we had series of, people being shot. There was a week we had series of a man being shot in front of the family and all of that. It just seems like all of these, reoccurring over and over and over again. All of these numbers are all counting to the lives that are being lost in this senseless war. Today, it could be in Bui tomorrow. It could be in Ngokentuja. Just like that. It's just taking turns. Men who wake up to go search for their basic daily bread end up being buried. This is very sad. Very sad that on a Monday, when people are either going to work or resting, respecting the ghost down, or doing something, others are burying. Very sad. What would you say about this, Barrister?
Right, you already said it very sad. Indeed, it is very, very sad. If you permit me, I will analyze this incident of the Mbororo guy being killed along the incident you passed before in Muyuka, where an alleged bus killed. The common denominator about all these things, most of these reports, is this unidentified armed job done all this. The second element, investigations are ongoing. Two factors that mark the thing. They will ask ourselves the questions. You see, talking about the Mboroma is all the way, the Moyoka guy is all the way in Moyoka around Fako, in Fako, thousands of miles apart, but inflicted with the same disease. Unnamed armed men. Investigations are ongoing. And so the bottom line is whether it is in Du, whether it is in Moyoka, whether it is in Bidian or anywhere, it is in Ambazonia. Whether it is in Du, wherever in Ambazonia, in Du in particular and Moyoka, the security there is the responsibility of the Yaoundé agents. And in Du, I'm told, they have a big camp, they are armed to the teeth there. In Moyoka, they have camps everywhere, in Malinde, in Yoke, in Moyoka, in Bafia, camps of military people marading with arms, with tanks, and so on and so forth. And so, how could insecurity be that prominent in an area where somebody purports to be in control with military guys, with thousands of men, with thousands of gendarmes? Why? Why, we must ask ourselves? How did insecurity become the order of the day in Ambazonia? The simple fact it is because Ambazonia is at war. It has all those military camps, all those places, lost control of Amazonia. And the only excuse is that we're investigations that will never come to an end. The question we ask ourselves again is this: whether it is Amazonia in Kundu, that is in Kabe, or in Moyoka, which is in Fako, or in Dian, which is in Bamoso, which is in Dian, it is all Amazonia. These are the people, they are on the claims voted to join them at independence. Is this what independence was meant for Amazonia, called in British Southern Cameroonians? Independence by day or night, by unidentified people. Independence where murdered, your child, everybody is taken. Investors are called, and no truth coming out. Independence where they would arm the Mbororo, arm other civilians, and kill your wives, set their dead bodies on fire in the name of whatever thing we don't know. Is this independent we got in 1960? We just said in the last segment. That is what the United Nations gave us. That's what the British gave us. What to the pound. This is where we are now, which is why we're fighting. If we have independence, we need to have independence. We'll have to bring our own streets to order. Robbers will not be allowed to roam the street. will be investigated, criminals will be identified, they will be prosecuted, and they will have their due process. And so, again, the common factor I've just said is unidentified gunmen. Unidentified gunmen. Investigations are ongoing. Who is supposed to do them? There's no question about it. The government, they're the one who are in control. The punishment to send the trial of the criminal is the government. They have their court. So if they are not doing all of this, can any Amazonia, anywhere claim to have allegiance to the Soviet Yaoundé? Not. Our brothers and sisters, mothers, still waiting for people to go and vote for a lot of people to come around. This is what we were voting for. They will not vote for the president, for the president before, and the one that FS 91. We did. And where do we end? What has it brought to us? Criminals roaming the streets, investigations without end. So there's so much to talk about every incident that is about. Where it is, where it is economics, there's that will come. There's everything agree with to have. The most unfortunate will have, or that we ever have to have. It's called that people to come. Even our neighbor, because about this neighbor's house is going to cross your own area. But we don't choose our neighbors. It is something. Whoever got near any form of shape. I can only encourage us. Either be it through what in we, part of God could those towns, the adoption of, or in other form. We have to fight this game to the end. Because as I said, and Ben Mona said before he died, don't leave this fight for the future generation. Fight for it now. Because the Indales, the future would die, thinking they would win, are all gone, and we're still here fighting. And so that is what it is. Investigations without end. Unknown gun people roaming the streets and doing what they want with impunity is not what any civilized community in the world should ever have gone through. But we're going through it, and God willing, we shall succeed. Over to you.
All right.